Hi everyone, welcome back to my second episode or the continuation of my lesson in English grammar, particularly the present simple tense. Okay, so this is the part two or the continuation that uh, for you to learn. Okay, so I'll be sharing you again my PowerPoint and I hope you guys can see it there. Okay, so the last time we talked about the present simple tense using the verbs, and this time we'll be learning about, okay, here's it. We'll be learning about present simple with the verb be, or some books they call it to be verb or verb to be. They're the same, okay? So won't waste time. Okay, here we are. So what is this verb be? Verb be, again, these are the one I mentioned there last time. Am, is, and are. There are only three of this. Okay, so how here again there are again three basic structure, and there are three types of sentences for the present simple tense using V verb. Okay, or verb be. They're the same. So for a positive sentence, again, we have a subject. Now, it's not a main verb. It will be the verb be plus the object. Okay? So let's move on. So be verb is the most important verb in English language. It is used as a main verb, as what I mentioned earlier. It is used as a main verb and as an auxiliary verb as well. And it is also used in the passive voice. Sorry. Be is the only English verb that has three conjunctions in the simple present tense. Okay. In the present simple tense, we only have three of this. Again, we have am. Can you repeat that? Are and is. Again, there's only three. Again, for present simple tense or simple present tense, there are only three: am, are, is. Okay, so now how do we make this present simple tense in verb be? Here we are. How do we make present simple with main verb to be or to be verb? Okay, so for positive sentence, again, there's a three basic structure there. But now, please, this is different now than the last time. So there's already three groups here. Okay, there are three groups now. Why? Because I is already, it's already separated from group one. Okay, there's only one. I separates and it goes by itself. It's already alone. Okay, so as you can see that, okay, so we have three groups now. We have I. Okay, maybe I'll just what do you think? I'll call this as what? Group what? Let me see. Shall I call this into a group? Shall I give a group for this? Maybe it's easier for you if I'll just give you the I is just group three. Okay, so that you can remember you, they, we. That'll be group 1-4, only for verb be. Remember that, only for verb be. Okay, so group 1, again, we have you, they, we. And group 2, we have he, she, it. And group 3 will be just I, or maybe no need to have a group. Oh, you can just leave it that way. Okay, so you just remember this. So now I is the only one as a subject that uses the verb be am. Okay, again, am. So I only uses am as its main verb in verb be. For group 2, like you, they, we, uses the be verb are, or the to be verb are. Okay, remember that. And again, for group 2, he, she, it uses the be verb is. Okay, so again, here we have 3 groups now. We have I that uses only am, and group 1 like you, they, we without I uses are, and group 2 that uses that uses is the subject he, she, it. Okay, another way around. Okay, let's practice that so that you can forget. Remember again, I uses am. Okay, so here, since only I uses am, so we have I am old, or you can say I am what? I am, how do you, I am a janitor, or I am a teacher. Okay, I am from the Philippines. So remember that. Again, I uses am. And then you are old. They are old. We are old. You can just say, you are from the Philippines, or you are a janitor. Okay? Then we have, they are from the Philippines, or whatever nationality you are talking about. So remember that group in to be verb, there's already 3 groups. Again, I uses am as its main verb, and you, they, we uses are as its main verb, and he, she, it uses is as its main verb. Okay, so don't forget that. That's for positive sentence. Okay, now let's move on. So in the present simple tense, again, in form negative sentence using verb be, yeah, it's very easy. So we have now 4 structure. We have subject, main verb be, see, main verb be, as you can see in the chart. Then the word not. So don't forget, not is the word that makes the sentence negative. Okay, so don't forget that. And we have object. Now, there's only one thing you must remember, that not always comes after the verb be. Okay, after the verb be. Okay, for the verb be, I'm talking about verb be, so don't be confused. Okay, so here you can say I am not old, or you can say I am not from the Philippines, or I am not a janitor. Okay, so then for the next group here, we have you, we, they. You can just say, again, you have to use the verb be are. Okay, sorry. So we have you are not old. So don't forget the word not. We are not old. They are not old. Okay, so don't forget this one has a full stop. Oh, sorry. Speak better. And then, okay, hold on. So then for the last group, we have he, she, it. So we use the verb be is. So we have he is not old. She is not old. It is not old. So please remember the structure for the verb be in a negative sentence. Okay. So practice that at home. So because later on I'll be sending this to your to our group chat, then you can write this down in your notebook, okay, for your references. So now let's move on to question or, and oh, it's not affirmative, interrogative. Sorry for that. Interrogative, interrogative sentence. Okay, again, question or interrogative sentence. How do we make it into a question? So here we are. Again, it's very simple. Just interchange. Okay, the verb be and the subject interchange. Very easy. The subject now in the center, after the verb be. So it is now written as like this. So again, we still have three form of sentences. We have here am I old? So see, it's already a question. Am I old? See, you just interchange the subject and the verb be. So am I old? See, look at that. Then a question mark. Don't forget that. Again, don't forget question mark. Because if no question mark, it's already wrong. And then for group one, we have you, we, they. So you just interchange again. The verb be are. So you have there, are you old? Are we old? Are they old? So as you can see that, look at that. It's just easy as that. So that is how you form a question or interrogative sentence. And the last one, we have group two, using the subject he, she, it. So again, use the main verb be or to be verb is. So you just interchange again. So we have is he old? Is she old? Is it old? So as easy as that. So please try to remember the structure and the groups that we created, okay? So that it will be easy for you to remember. Okay, now, so won't let waste time. Let's go to our, let's summarize the lesson we learned today. So what do we have here? The summary of what we learned today is how to make present simple tense. Again, you just have the passive sentence or affirmative sentence. The structure is subject, again, subject, verb to be, plus object. Okay, as simple as that. So verb to be, we have am, is, and are. There's only three. Okay. Now, for negative sentence, we have subject, verb to be, plus the word not, and plus the object. Again, then for a question or interrogative sentence, you just interchange verb to be, am, is, are. Okay, am, is, are. Yeah, am, is, are. Then the subject. Okay, interchange the subject plus the object. Okay, so as easy as that. This is just a summary example. Now, caution for this, please don't forget. These are the most commonly problem or the mistakes of my students. As you can read that, when making an interrogative sentence, always ask a positive question, okay? Don't use the word not. So please remember that. And always use the main verb form or the base form of the verb, okay? Okay, so like here, look at the example. Aren't they Filipinos? So it sounds correct, but that is not the right way. Okay, or they say, are they not happy? See, look at that. You don't make a negative sentence when you ask a question. The correct form is, are they Filipinos? Are they happy? Okay, that is for the present simple tense in using verb be. Okay, so I hope you can remember that. Okay, that's all for today for our second episode or second video for this topic. Okay, so hope to see you again for the continuation of our lesson. See you next time.